Good evening, friends. Welcome. Welcome. It is time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death as we draw to a close this glorious campaign experience as we have faced off against the Screaming God for the first time. Will I provide a review at the end of this campaign? Yes. Yes, I probably will. Will it be as good as a review as Fen or Bra would provide? No. I will just talk about my feelings, and then I will go back to doing what I love, which is playing with my toys. Very exciting times. Oh, fucking hate glass. I hate them so much already. They're never clean enough. Why are they never clean? Maybe I need to spray them with spray. All right, I'll spray them with spray. I made a decision for tonight's stream. We're going to do 2 showdowns tonight, but the first one's going to be a Screaming Nucleope. And we're going to do that because, yeah, I want to try this count set. Let's give this count set a little bobby dazzle, hey? And see if we can make some interesting things happen with the count set. And we'll try and maybe use the pariah knowledge with the count set and see if we can get some extra movement buffs or something like that. So anyway, what that means is I've not used Trophy Wall. So we're not going to waste our Trophy Wall on this guy, on this Screaming Nucleope. He doesn't need a Trophy Wall. That's better for us to take on that guy. What he needs is a swift kick in the teeth. I think he's got 22 cards. Let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's his whole deck. Very good. Yeah, Screaming Nucleope. I made a few errors in my previous fights with him. There's just a couple of little things that I need to remember, i.e. these things. Whenever the monster consumes terrain or gear or one of the survivor gains the gobbled up, randomly flip one of the monster's inert traits to its active side. When the monster collides with a survivor, they and all those survivors in the critical zone suffer 2 damage to monster level hit locations, which is 5, because he's got +2 to all things from exponential yield. And all of his attack profiles gain after damage grab. Place the target knockdown on the monster's blind spot. Target suffers monster level damage. So yeah, we definitely didn't do that in my first playthrough. But having said that, I absolutely shellacked the guy. So no big deal. Screaming Nucleope. Yeah. Hey Zewex. Yeah, we're going to do a Nucleope and then a Screaming God just so we can try that count set out with the Lance of Longinus. And yeah, we'll maybe see if we can make that fly. Seems like a cool plan, but we'll see if that is the case. We are definitely going to go for the Screaming God after this. I just want to get some indomitable resources as well. So let's see. We're over here. I've already picked all the survivors. I don't think anything changes. I am just going to quickly send a photo to a dude on Discord for stuff because I'm cool. Cool. Yep, so, sorry, that was very distracting of me. Thanks, Paint Liquor. I hope I get the death blow as well. That would be lovely. In all of my circumstances henceforth, I hope I get the death blow. It does seem a bit stupid that the Screaming God only has 1 indomitable resource, so even if you do get the death blow on a level 3, you get no value out of it. I'm just going to give it to myself twice, because it's my game. and I'm allowed to play with my toys. Okay, so let's depart. I set everything up. I don't think we need to review any of it. Let's just nip in there, changing that to a Screaming Nucleope level 3. Hey, Militides, we depart! So, Pluto does not have the most armor at all of his locations. He's only got, I had 4 tall hit locations wearing armor. He's only got 9. Is that actually the most? No, so that's 48. 9's 45. Yep. Cool. Is it actually 10 though for those? On arrival, gain a reroll token. Why is it 10 for these? Oh yeah, because of the watched. That's right. Yes, the watched is very good. Juno, we're all good on the Juno front. Hera. What a great guy. My new favourite survivor. You don't need infinite sprint. You don't have that ability anymore. Fist and Tooth Mastery is okay though. And Pluto, all good. Okay, so that's all fine. So we are going to do herb gathering at this point. We have a bone sickle. We don't have any iron harvesting in this showdown. So we'll just do this one, herb gathering, just so we can get some survival for our mate on the hunt. And that's it. So herb gathering first up. Let's do 3 dice for everyone. So that's 16 plus 26, 35, 42. 1, 1, 1. We get the right result. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 survival, a fresh acanthus, and a vermin resource. Golden frog. Okay, we can consume it. Speaking of consuming, when our gourmandist departs, we get another token. So we're already accuracy 4. So I think we'll go strength and then maybe speed for the 2 chomping. What? Death turns off Song of the Brave. This is good news. It's not good news, but this is news to me that I need to recall. Song of the Brave. Right down the bottom. So on each non-deaf survivor may remove 1 negative attribute token. Very, very good. During the overwhelming darkness, each non-deaf survivor may select Path of the Brave. That is great from you, Militides. I've not even looked at that card for probably 5 years. I just know exactly what it does. So that's great. All right, we'll remember that. So let's do a normal hunt event, and it is just a random event because that one should not be in the deck and I'm just too lazy to remove it. Oh, I thought it was 73. Oh, it's 13. Oh, 73 would have been so good. It's Golden Ember. I want the Scythe. Overload. The event revealer falls to their knees. They lose a D10 survival. And gain 1 random disorder. And then we will roll a dice because we have accepted the darkness. And we roll a 2. Gain disorder until you have 3 of them. Lose all survival. Well, guess what? I won't be doing that. Because I'm a Marrowist. And I gain no disorders for me. Everyone actually should have got 3 survival from eating in the thing. So she's got none. And he's got 4. Yeah, I don't want you to invoke a 10 for me, all right? Let's try not to do that. Let's go again. The next person is Juno. You know, it's crazy. We haven't had an Aries or a Mars at any point. 51. It's not a Bone Storm. Refugees. If the settlement has symposium and language, we manage to crudely communicate. Hey! The tale prepares at the start of the showdown with the top 5 cards of the AI deck and put them back in any order. If any survivor has the leader fighting art, one of the settlers is drawn to their charisma. We do have leader on Megara. I'm sure of it. We do. Gain a population. This can be a male, and this can be Mars. On your Mars, what character did you get? You got Clever. Okay, cool. You're a lifetime reroll, buddy, and that's about it. Next hunt event is a Screaming Antelope, and we have Grazing Field. We gain a fresh Acanthus, and each survivor may heal 1 hit location. We don't need to do that. Roll a random event. 66. Forbidden Word. For 1 instant, all the survivors understand. All non-death survivors gain 1 understanding. Hera has achieved White Secret. We actually get to do that. And because we got rid of the sword. And then suffer 1 brain event damage. If they are insane, they also gain 1 random disorder. So Megara, not insane. Pluto, not insane. Hera has the ability to gain disorders, so we'll give her a disorder. And she's going to remove Distichophobia. Copra Lali is just a bit shit. Just a bit shit. And everyone is going to lose 1 insanity. Yeah, 119 is great. G'day, I'm Rizagen. Hey, that's a really fantastic question, and I think I'd like to dive into it in a little bit of detail for you because I have a feeling it's a really relevant question. I think the Screaming God is, in my opinion, the only node 4 right now. It is at a very nice power level, both from a gear perspective and a showdown perspective. It just sits in a really great spot. Obviously I need more time and more campaigns, but the King has felt to me like it is game warping. You know, if you fight the King, nothing else in the game troubles you. The only thing I'll say about that is you get to the King at Lantern Year 22 or 23. So by that point, you've kind of experienced most of what the game has to offer, and that makes your last 10 years of the game, you know, basically revolving entirely around the King, which is fine, but it just removes any concern in the final showdown. You will win the final showdown. The King gear is too good. The monster will not even get a go. You know, you can have 3 King's Greaves and knock the monster down 3 turns and use all your devastating strength 59 weapons to kill the guy. So yeah, the Screaming God's got incredible knowledge, incredible showdown, and actually some of my favorite gear that I've seen in the game. I love the way the gear set works. It's just awesome. So, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, Ark Survivor Hunt event, cool. So yeah, I would be saying, and I obviously haven't played the Parasite Queen yet. We're probably doing that this weekend. That it's after the Gambler's Chest, it's probably sitting in maybe 2nd or 3rd place in terms of what I would recommend. The first being Black Knight, the second probably being Frog Dog, and then the third that I would recommend is Screaming God. So you go Gambler's Chest, you go Froggo, Black Knight, Screaming God, then Red Witch's Pariah, All the newer ones are great. But I think it's that good an expansion. And the reason I say that is you have only one Node 4 in those two, in that set. So this gets you a second Node 4. Dung Beetle Knight's my favourite expansion, but he's not really a Node 4. So, Ark Survivor Hunt event. It's a 5. A Fordham of Failure. If the combined Lumi of the hunting party is 10 plus, the event revealer approaches with curiosity. We do not. So we end this event and roll a random hunt event. Huh. That's a good one for us to not have Lumi on that hunt event. 98. Look, King Gear is really fun to play with. Really fun to play with. But I just don't think that the game works. It's far too much of a power creep. So the event revealer may investigate. That was on this one. So this is Pluto. He's an explorer, so he gets +2 on this investigate. Oh, I need to do White Secret. Let's do that. Roll 1d10. Trail leads to a huge box. Oh, the trail leads to your quarry. The monster is wounded from a previous battle. Start the showdown immediately. At the start of the showdown, the monster suffers 1 wound if we roll high enough. Well, let's do White Secret. Haven't even pulled the book out for White Secret this entire campaign. How fun. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma. Who was it that's suffering lunacy? Hera. Hera can gain disorders. So lunacy brain trauma is suffer a random disorder. Selected disorder, atelophobia. Is that when there are no perfect hits, suffer 1 brain damage? That one's okay. I just realised that these girls have got all 3 of these abilities already. So remember the story, my girl. She rolls a 6. She gains the quixotic disorder. And Peerless, we will give her quixotic. Lunacy brain trauma is gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity, 2 insanity. Pretty sure. Story of the survivor. Whilst the story of the ageless man would have been great, and the extra sense fighting art would have been great, we're fine. Okay, so let's roll our bloody eyes roll and see if we can get. It's only like it's okay. That's an 8, which is we start the showdown immediately. At the start of the showdown, the monster suffers 1 wound. How cool is that? Get out of here, guy. We're not doing any more of your bullshit. So I think I get to look at the top 5 cards of the AI deck and put them in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did this let me do? G'day, Cinzy. I can't remember why I got this actually, but I get to do it. Is there a legendary? There is a legendary. Great. I'm going to put in heat on top, and then he's going to suffer a wound. Thank you. And then furthest threat in range. The ram is not going to bother us. Hey, will do. Thanks, mate. So let's give it a back kick and call that a day. I did meet some survivors. Yeah, thanks, survivors. That's very good of you. So he's going first. There is because we didn't get a thing. So there's a debris, 2 random terrain cards, and acanthus plants. All right, so the first one is a survivor corpse. That's good, actually. We might use that. The second one is A bloody beard plant, cool. And then we have, yeah, acanthus and survivor corpse I'm going to put up. And a debris. I don't really care about the debris. Beard plants. Fun. +2 evasion. +2 evasion. Alright, survivor corpse has to be adjacent to, set up at least 6 spaces away from all terrain. This guy's, we have to be how far away from him? 5 spaces. Oh, let's do that actually. So we know, and I'm going to put the acanthus plants as far around the edge as I can, all the way down there and all the way up there. He won't be getting anywhere near those, I don't think. So we'll apply arrival bonuses, and we'll just check a few things. Apply arrival bonuses. So Pluto has his girlfriend there, so he gets max. Egia is going to get 6 survival from the 2 first aid kits that we are carrying. And yeah, I think that's pretty much good. Everyone's got max thing. What did I want to do for insanity? Survivor corpse, that's right. Who did I want that on? Person who's got no insanity. Pluto. So I want Pluto to have the survivor corpse next to him. Cool. All right, so that's our setup. So let's run through the survivors very quickly. They're probably our best team at the moment. Egia here, alpha set, is the most insane survivor. So everyone gets +1 movement, first of all. Has the crest crown so we can reshuffle the deck. Has the fortune lantern cuirass, so on arrival at the start of her first act is going to gain 1 armor for each reroll hit thing. Perfect. Then we've got Juno. So Juno has all of this gear. We want to remember Trophy Taker. Bow spec is great. Hera, all this stuff. We don't need anything special there. So she gets 1 from the voluptuous bodysuit and 1/2 for the sanctified rosary. Very good. Pluto, he's just an animal. Look at his stats. What an incredible guy. We'd love him to be the target actually, so he can use high roller. He's got pack leader. And Megara, our scout, surgical precision. I just realized this. If you're willing to forego the scout lantern, you could make the scout with the bone earrings and just have a 4-space grid. Scrap shield, just like, it'd be awesome. It's very, very interesting, that setup. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Let's kick off and see what card we left him on top. Oh, look, it's the random closest threat in range we choose. So we'll go for someone who has -3 or 3 evasion or 6 evasion. So it won't be Egia. Juno's 5, Hera's 3. Hera is not. Is Hera a leyline walker? Peerless, ageless, leyline walker. Oh my god, I just realized, but she doesn't have any accessories in her gear grid. So she should actually have 5 evasion. We would risk the murder, but Lucy's still in the settlement, so Lucy would be the one to die. And we would then potentially have a glorious survivor. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to have Hera be the target. So this guy is going to move to here and he's going to turn around so that we are in the blind spot with his vicious back kick. So it is a 1 speed attack normally, but he has +3 speed. So 1, 2, 3, so 4 speed. Those are hitting on a 3+. He's got 1 accuracy, so that goes to a 2+. And then we have 8s required. Now I've got no shield to deflect there, so we will not do anything with this. There is no punishment for this. So 8, 9, 5, 9, so 3 hits. Yep, that's good, Deno. It's really good, mate. +1 damage to 4 damage a swing. Body, body, head. I will dodge. No, it's me. My mic died. I'm gonna have to switch to the other one. This is maybe the bad one, so sorry about this. I'll just leave it plugged in and charging, but it won't be on my chest, so it'll be a little bit less loud. Okay. So he's got 4 toughness tokens. When a survivor with less than 5 courage ends their act next to the guy. So we're not going to be doing that much, if at all. Okay, well, let's start. So Hera actually stands up thanks to Fist and Tooth Mastery. And I reckon she might actually go first. She doesn't need club proficiency, I suppose. This guy's got no luck token, so we can crit quite a bit. We actually want to do Pluto first. So he's going to use his survival because he's got the hasty. We're going to use him to gain +1 accuracy and +1 speed if he's the first to act, which he will be. He's going to grab the survivor corpse and he rolls an 8. So he gets a skull. He gets 3 insanity, and we'll give 1 insanity to the other person that has no insanity. 1, 2, 3, and she gets 1. And then he will move 1 space to here, which does trigger pack leader. So I might just send my scout up away 1, 2, 3, sort of there-ish. Maybe get some Acanthus up the other end. Yep, and then he's going to surge to swing with the Vandal Sledge. I should actually move 6 spaces. Hang on a second, do I need to? Toughness is 16. So I probably don't need to. But if I do, I get the chances, because he's a club master, of getting double his toughness. So yeah, we'll move. He is speed 7, as a matter of fact. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's just going to stand in the front. He's running around in a circle to build up some momentum. He is 1 speed and 1 accuracy from the hasty. Vandal Sledge hitting on a 2+. Rolls a perfect hit. So we're going to double our first wound attempt roll, as well as failure seems unlikely. Failure seems very unlikely. So we double this roll with sharp. So that's 8 plus 16. So we do a surpass 1, 2, 3 because of Club Master. And then the second one, so this one's not doubled, but if we roll like a 16, then we actually do 3 as well. This one. So we roll a 14. Is that worth a re-roll, do you reckon? It's a critical as well. The monster gains a -1 speed token. Archive this card. Question is that worth a re-roll? It's a 50-50 re-roll for a 3rd wound. We do 2 anyway from Surpass. So let me just count up the things again. Yep, so Club Mastery, +1 axe. Yep, okay, so he is literally Strength 16. No, he's not. Oh my god, he's Strength 21 because the Vandal Sledge gets 5. So that is a 21 plus 14. So that's 35, which is double his toughness of 30. Of 32. So that is another 3 wounds. Okay, very good. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Vandal Sledge, and I appreciate everything you've done for us in this campaign thus far. Pluto will then dash, and he's going to move away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that we don't have to worry about the legendary horns. He has 2 reroll tokens. That is amazing. His first hit was actually a 58, yes. Pretty good. So we get another pack leader movement there. I reckon we go with... Ooh. Let's go with the dashing chick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is she speed 6 or is she speed 7? She's speed 7. And actually, let's forget about the scout. Let's get her into position to do another one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she's going to fucking front on charge that guy in the face. So she gets a free move to get to the end. And she's going to charge, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spaces. We don't get quite the 18 that we need for the maximum firepower. But it's still going to be +1 speed. Yep. Devout. She's got club spec as well. This is the best team ever. So this has to be with the Dashing Reaper. No, I can't get the 18. The guy basically needs to be at one end for you to get 18. That gets you devastating though, doesn't it? It'll be hard to do that against most monsters. One monster you can do it with is Jigglyne. He runs away from you, so you just go, yeah, run to the corner, dickhead. You're fine. So with the Reaper set with the charge, we gain +5 strength. So this Dashing Reaper is now strength 18. So we're working on a 2+, with 3 speed, which now goes to 4 speed because of the +1 speed. Cool. 7, 7, 10, 3. So the 3's a miss, but the other ones are hits. We have Dagger Specialization. First strike. If you're insane, cancel all hits and end their attack. Boo, we are most definitely insane. That's a shame. That would have been cool. So we probably just Surge, don't we? Yeah, I think so. Surge. Yeah. 4 speed, we still went on a 2+. So Lantern 10, 6 is not a hit, is it? We needed a 7. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So we'll just take 1, because this is a savage weapon, so there's a failure reaction. That's a 3. It's not a failure, so we will do 1 wound. It's not savage. Do I re-roll that? No, you just take the wound. And she'll then dash. She does not have courage 5, so she does not want to end her turn adjacent to the Screaming Antelope and suffer 5 brain damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's done. We'll do Scout. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the Punch Vandal Broadaxe. and Hera is movement 5, but she goes to 6 thanks to the thing. So she's going to go 1, 2, 6 into the blind, and she will attack with speed 4, hitting on a 2+. Speed 4, 2+. 1 perfect hit. She now has a telephobia, so she needed a perfect hit to not suffer a brain damage, and that's okay. So that's 4 hits. 1, 2, come on, 3, 4. So there's a reflex, there's a wound, there's a reflex. Fine, we're not going to worry about any of these. So failure. So this crits on a 6 or a 5. Not sure, but let's use the blue. So first one, that is a 6. That is a critical wound, ruined horns. It's savage. It does 2 wounds. No, neither do I. Random screaming antelope resource. It's 1 brain damage per monster level, but still. Let's save that reflex till the end, just in case. That's a 5, so that's a wound. He gains a -1 movement token. That's a 1. This one, that's a critical. Gain a screaming antelope resource. He gains a -1 toughness token, so he's down to toughness 17. And this one, that's an 8, so that's a critical. Gain a screaming antelope resource. We've already savaged this turn. Screaming antelope resource is a shank bone. We surge and swing again with the Vandal Broadaxe. Hit, 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 hit. We suffer 1 brain damage from a telephobia. 4 hits though. Come on, Deno. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the furry throat. So club or shield, club or shield, club or shield, club or shield. All of them together. We are not. This guy is now movement 8, thanks to the -1 movement token. So yeah, we are definitely quicker than him. We run him into the ground. So critting on a 6. That's an 8. Critical wound, crushed spine, savage triggers 1, 2. This one, that's a 3, so it's still a wound. We don't need to worry about savage. We don't care about dazed. This one, that's a critical. Gain a screaming antelope. On a roll of a 10, the guy just dies. The guy just dies. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. GG. No, I don't want him to die. I'm going to use a reroll token so I don't kill him because I want to get Trophy Taker. Oh, I got to remember Trophy Taker. Okay, so I'm using a reroll token to not kill him. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And then I've got this one as well. Criticals as well. The monster's knocked down. Perfect. So I am actually going to surge with Trophy Taker while we are knocked down. Yeah, I have. He's got 2 traps for crying out loud. So Trophy Taker's hitting him on a 3+. I could just wait till next turn. Hit him in the middle. No, that's unlikely. Yeah, let's just swing with Trophy Taker now on Juno. She'll surge while he's knocked down. Hitting twice, hopefully on 3s. 2 hits. Super dense, don't care. Wound, also don't care. And then we just shuffle next turn we just shuffle the thing. So 2+. Wounds. 2+. Wounds. He's got just his basic action left. Screaming Nucleope, basic action. Survivor in blind spot. Yep, okay, so she's now going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Survivor in blind spot. Closest survivor, field of view. So she's got her turn. She'll just move 1, 2, 3, 4 to here and say, come at me, bro. Come at me. Okay. So it's his turn. He does his basic action. He's going to target her. He's going to move to her. He's going to hit her with a 4-speed attack. Her evasion is 5, so these hit on 6s. So 2 miss, 2 hits. She put up deflect. So that's done. So now, at this survival opportunity, I'm going to surge with the crest crown to shuffle the deck. And then I'm going to surge with the trophy taker to try and kill him with trophy taker. So with 2 speed, we're hitting on a 7+. Actually, if I dash, I move into the blind spot, we hit on a 6+. Dash into the blind spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually speed 6. So 2 on a 6+, hitting with the trophy taker. That's a 7 and a 7. Come on, Deno. Trophy taker, 2+. Raw fury. Okay, I'm glad I decided to do this because that was well worthwhile. We get one of these at random, then we get to choose one. The one we get at random is the Nord Gastralis, so we can make double dashing reapers. Oh, that's a bad one. So which one of these do we want? Blade hip? Let's go the blade hip and see if the Stampede glaive is useful. Useful indeed. Random bone resource or bone resource of our choice. We'll just take a spiral horn. And then we get an extra one, and so that's 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we will get the basics. If I got one of the two that wasn't that stone one, I would have gone for the cooking one. So the issue with that is that you can't use that bone indom resource for trophy wall because it's stone. It's not hide, organ, or thingy. So it's really annoying for what we're trying to do, which is use trophy wall, you know? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black lichen, reticulated grabber, fissile pancreas. I'll just put those into here. Black lichen, fissile pancreas. Got a couple of those, and fissile pancreas. Yeah, I don't know if I explained that well enough. Let me explain it again. Hey, Gian. Where's my indom resource? Yeah, so I'll put it up on the camera. Yeah, so this one has indom, perfect, and stone. Trophy wall doesn't let you do anything with stone. This one has indom bone. So if we drew this one on the draw, no worries. We take this one and we could use it for the cooking recipes. Perfect organ consumable. But because we drew this one, it's like, well, I want something for the trophy wall. We might as well take the bone one. But we've got the choice. So we can see which one works better for us. But that's basically the one we didn't want to draw for the random draw. But that's okay. It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Screaming Nucleope. Settle down. Oh, and we also get the legendary Horns strange resource too. That guy did not stand up well to the late game gear that we have to play with legendary horns. If you want, you get married. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've tried, on and on the way. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. So these ones all can't gain Hunt XP. Devastating. Okay. Let's do, I'm pretty sure they will all cannot gain Hunt XP. They're the ones, oh no, the Megara actually can. So Megara, no, not Megara, Pluto, where's their other returning survivor? Electo can't gain it. Pluto, Hera, Megara, Juno. Eggia can gain Hunt XP. So she gains 2. And she wants to ponder Maroism level 4, does she? Does she though? That means she can't wear armor. So no, I don't think we will level her up. I think we'll just leave her there. She's got Ageless, so she can decide not to take that. Yeah, it's a great song. At the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, when they're playing that, but tears me up every time. Absolute banger. Okay, murder. Do we want a homicidalist? Probably not. Or an acid storm. I think we'll take an acid storm, thanks. If the killer does not already have Maroism, we adopt homicidalism. It's actually... Nominate the survivor with the highest insanity to be the killer. So it would be Eggia, and she is a Maroist. We kill Lucy, and that's pretty much it. And all that happens is it costs an additional Lumi to learn knowledges, and we're not going to learn knowledges. Bastet's 15. Hastur's 15. Yep, Marrow Hunger. When the murder or skull... Well, we could make her the killer. So she's got Marrow Hunger, we could make her the killer. And she just pops Lucy in the chops. Oh, Lucy, you're so fine. I don't think Lucy can come out again. I don't think there's any way for her to come out. So she did a good job for us, though. Old Luce. Yeah, let's just kill Luce. We'll get it out of the deck. Yep. So all that happens is Bastet has become a murderer. We do not want her to adopt homicidalism because she's already a Maroist. So she's done. Good job. And we get rid of murder. Homicidalism is actually just fine. Does it? That'd be cool if it does. Holy Sacrifice. Departing devout survivors gain a strength token. No, it doesn't. Holy Sacrifice doesn't. Holy Shrine. No. Holy Hovel. No. Holy Scarification. Nope. Holy Sacrifice does not. We got no story events, so we can just enter in resources and then make the count set and then decide if we want to take that count guy or not. Skull, bone, perfect hide, monster organ, question marks, monster hide. Do I actually need to innovate? We've got storytelling, forbidden dance, and memento mori. Storytelling we don't need to worry about, although the cult speaker knife would be fine if we wanted to. And then muscly gums, screaming brain, pelt, beefsteak, shank bone, beefsteak, shank bone, pelt, shank bone, spiral horn, Nord gastrolith, denticulated blade a hip. So I wonder, do I have the vermin resource that gives us evasion? I think it's a Cyclops fly, so no, I don't. Because we have this stuff for the evasion recipe. Okay, let's craft the last things we wanted to craft, which is the Count Trook. Perfect. Get out of here, guy. And then we want to craft from the Stone Circle the Lance of Longinus. Craft. Done. Outstanding. So we've achieved maximum firepower, assuming that is what we were looking to achieve. I don't even know if that's actually a good grid. That's the thing. It might actually be terrible. This Atomic Lancer's got some interesting potential, though. Alright, let's get a Screaming God on the table, and let's put that guy in his place. Antelope, thanks for your time. You really proved quite a challenge. Not. How do you become irradiated? I assume there's an event that gains you irradiation. Okay. I need to play that guy some more. The 2 times I played him in this particular campaign, he was far from a challenge. Okay, so 2 luck, 1 speed, 2 damage. No accuracy, no evasion. Goth. Okay, well, I'm definitely using her in my next campaign. So, hi, Fen. Alright, so if we go out with Eggia, Juno we want to go out with the bow. She's our great scout. Hera, we don't need to get anything out of her. Pluto. Do we go with... Maybe we do go with our fast people. We're definitely not going with Bastet because we want to save her for the final showdown. Hera. Yeah, I mean, I think they're all fine. Eggia, ageless. So we don't have to gain hunt XP with her. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let me just think about this grid, the Count Armor grid. So first of all, who do we want it on? Oh, that's right. We want it on someone that has that thing. So let's just flip out our 1, 2... Oh, Surgical Precision is the first one I flip. Perfect. So I can buy Surgical Precision on someone. And that is great. So let's try... I mean, Electo would have been really nice to try this on. But she's a stupid idiot. It does cost 1 extra from the murder. But we've got lots of stuff that we can do it with. So do I... I don't want to ditch my Stoneheart plan. She's already got it, but she's got crystal skin, so she can't wear it. I might have a baby. Have I got any love juices left over? Okay. I'm going to save a love juice. We're going to try and have a baby. So let's do a face paint. Hang on, we'll count up our endeavors. So face paint. Successful face paint. Give out 2 Lumi. I think that's 1 Lumi from the Supreme Cuisine thing. This one. Nutrition. Yep. Anthocyanins. And then we use the love juice, so we're +2 to this roll. We have lifetime rerolls to use. That's a Lantern 10 and a 1, so we'll use the lifetime reroll on the 1 into an 8, which goes to a 10. So we just had twins, and the twins get to share all sorts of great stuff from their parents because we had a grand feast. A grand feast! So Pluto and Imd can actually... No, Imd can't participate in stuff. Oh, if only I was Protect the Young. I rolled a 10 and a 1. That's the strain. Oh, that's so cool. I've never got that. I've never got the strain on that. Yeah, that's cool. That would have been sick. So Bastet's partner is whom? Hastur. Okay, so Bastet and Hastur have had 2 babies. So some names. Lots of cool stuff there. Okay, intimacy. We have innovated Hovel. We gain 2 population. Draw 5 knowledge cards. Each child gains a knowledge from among those cards. Skadi from Yogi Bear. Yep. I've got 5 strains left, and that is one of them. And I never select Protect the Young, so that one's going to take a while. We'll just inherit the dagger. Gumballore. She's got the queen. Cool. And then another survivor. Another name. Sure. Shiva. Nice. Okay. So let's actually do it this way. So Shiva's gained a Lumi as well. So we're just dealing out 5 knowledges and see which ones we get. I like using my cards, it's always fun. Health. So that's actually leveled up, I haven't taken that out. Deconstructive Mind is rubbish. Stoneheart, we'll take Stoneheart on one of them, +2 to damage rolls, because again I haven't leveled that up. Fingernail Door, definitely not Fingernail Door, and... I spent all this time fucking trying to... I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Fucking Pack Leader. What a load of absolute dick shit. Oh, I used all me fucking thing. Classic. Oh, she's got the tough. Okay, so we give her... She got the tough again. We give her Stoneheart. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We got 2 +3 damage rolls. Okay, so Shiva's getting pinned. And so is that other one, because that was awesome. Skadi and Shiva. Skadi's got the Queen and Pack Leader. What a cool combination, actually. What a really cool combination. Okay, so let's... we do have 1 Lumi on both of them. And let's... We've got 2 Lumia and all of our returning survivors. So let's give a philosophy lecture or a group philosophy focus. Now we'll choose one. So we'll choose Scardy to get Marowist with Pack Leader and the Queen. Perfect. And then the other one we will flip 2 and try and get a good one. Gatherism would be good. I love being me sometimes. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know you love me, and soon I know you will see. Where's my fucking Marrowism one? Did I put that right at the bottom, did I? Optimism, Preacher, Survivalism, Collectivism, Regalism, Romance, Homicide, Vermin, Ambition, Lanternism. Where have I put it? Where's my Marrowism gone? Under here. No. Oh, it's over here, Dano. You're an idiot. Yeah, if you build it, they will come, mate. That's how I fly. Field of Dreams. All right, level 1 Marowist. What do you roll? A 2. Gain strength. Cool. And we eat a... that's not the Marowist. All right, so that's only 1. She's going to depart. And she's going to be the one that we use for this crazy thing, which does mean we're not going to be able to depart with our pack leader guy, Pluto. Are we okay with that? That's fine. Let's bring out the other one. See if we can get some cool stuff on him. Gatherism. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. It's a Lantern 10. Flora Fantasia would have been good there. Shouldn't have done the other way around. Gain Blood Donor and +1 luck token. Okay, maybe we won't be doing that. There can be only 1. Yeah, I don't love that. Okay, the Blood Donor impairment. Okay, let's just fuck about with this grid. So, I really want Scaldi to go. Eggia, Juno, Hera, Scardy, Shiva, Megara. So yeah, we won't send her on the hunt. And that's it. Okay, cool. So we've got our scout. So Hera has to be that grid. Juno doesn't have to be that grid, but we'll make it that grid. And then Eggia. So let's switch Eggia. Oh, we'll keep that because we're going after a Screaming God, aren't we? Oh, maybe we should keep this. Maybe we'll just take these guys. Okay, what I think I might just try the grid here and see if we can make it work and make it look interesting. But I might not even be taking it. But yeah, let's try and make it work. Okay, so Scrap Shield, Count Wrappings, Count Tabard, Count Vest, Count Sandals, Bone Earrings, and the Lance of Longinus is all of the pieces that we have that are bone that work. This is a wild set to try and get these things to match up. You need 3 greens for that, and you need 3 reds for that. 4 reds? Wowza. That's going to be very hard to get 4 reds with what we've got. Oh, that's right. We've got the bone club as well. My phone just buzzed. It's Friday night. Maybe that's Fenn's latest update. Is it? I'll just put a bone blade out just in case. I'm excited. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. Oh, we need the Truk as well, which we built. That's helpful. There's the Bone Club. So Fenn's updates come out around this time on a Friday night for me. I was right. New review of male survivor Lionel, a review of character Stonewrecker, and a review of male survivor Guy. Cool. Okay, let me see if I can make this work. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. So we've activated that. We don't need multiple greens, but there's a green activated there. Okay. So let's just say we looked at that. What do we get out of that? Oh no, we need this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only needed 4, so we don't need the bone blade. Okay, let's just put this into a grid very quickly. I think bone set. Count. Oh. Count True. Count wrappings. Bone Club. You can, yeah, but I'm not using this on my phone. Is the thing. I'm using this on my computer, so there is no way to do that. Lance of Longinus. Yep, if you've got your phone, if you're using it on your phone, you just take a photo, bang, done. Okay, so we got count armor. So strength tokens. First of all, on arrival, lose 2 survival and gain 2 strength tokens. So losing 2 survival. Yep. On arrival, lose 1 survival. That is activated and gain a +1 movement token. That one is not activated. Lose 1 survival and gain a speed token. During your act, you may spend an attribute token to activate. At the start of the showdown, gain +2 speed and +2 strength tokens. We don't gain 5 evasion. We gain 0 evasion. So with 4 strength, 2 from that, 2 from that. And that's it. What does that look like from an armor perspective? It's 6 armor because she's got watched. And the most exciting thing about that is you can have this Lance of Longinus attack at speed 4, whatever accuracy you are. It's got sharp, and you can attack with it 3 times in a turn. So it'll be effective strength 13 plus 4. It's going to be roughly around 17 strength plus sharp, and the wound roll. So you'll average about 26, and you get to have 3 swings with it. And because it's a spear, we can trap cancel with it on a 7+. Seems fine. We've got, and then on arrival, everyone's going to gain 6 survival from my things. Okay, it's a fun grid. I'm not going to take it in this session, or in this showdown, because I want my mace. But I do think that actually has some legs. So I reckon we might try that on for size. Yep, nice to have a backup. I don't know if the Parasite Queen uses, what's that thing, Embolden? I don't know if she does that. It lets you bring people on, although it's never really been clear how that works with survivors and gear. So yeah, rather than Scardy, we just bring Pluto back. They're cool though. They're cool survivors. We can definitely use them next. We'll try them next Lantern Year. Okay, let's do a Screaming God. So we've got that. I've got Devoured. Okay. Do I need to use a Scout in the showdown? I do not. I can just say, I will not take a Scout to this showdown. Withering Blast, Grasping Undermaw. Did you know that? You don't need to take a Scout, even if you have one. Oh, what's the outskirts? Oh. I don't know what they say. Let's have a look. The outskirts. When a survivor dies, their gear does not return to settlement storage. Extinguished guidepost. Cool. That makes zero mechanical sense. Absolutely zero mechanical sense. But, hey, c'est la vie. B, 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 A, L, A, A, oh, A, B, 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 A, A, A. Those withering momentums are very punishing. All right, 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And all 4 legendaries. You! Okay, let's go. This will be some fun times. Yeah, with little withering fatal blaze. We'll lose some survivors maybe. Who cares? 28 hits. So here's what I would do in this showdown if I was to do. There's so many reflexes in here. It's all about reaction cancelling. So katars, grand weapons for knockdowns. Yeah, just all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's go. So we've got a trophy wall, which we can do twice. We'll do a shrine. We'll do a face painting for the other thing. And then that's it, I think. So we've got 2 trophy walls because we've got 2 things. What? Is it once per settlement phase? No, because I didn't use the denticulated blade hip. Because I've got 2 indoms. I got the blade hip and the because I didn't use last Lantern Year. Sorry, remember how I had the one from last Lantern Year? I didn't use that. I didn't need that against the friggin' Screaming Nucleope. So we've got the hide from last year from the feather, and then the bone, which would be departing survivors can either ignore the negative effects of all permanent injuries, or departing survivors gain 2 understanding. Then each departing survivor gains a reroll token for every 4 understanding they have. Reroll tokens are where it's at. So we'll do our I might as well nightmare train with Juno actually as well. So we'll do a nightmare training with her. That's a 6, we'll spend a survival. That's a 5, we'll spend a survival. That's a 1, we'll spend a survival. She'll nightmare train a second time. That's a 7, we'll spend a survival. That's a 2. That's a 9. So she gets 1 proficiency point and probably loses about 6 survival. Whatever. She's going to get max when she departs. Okay, so Holy Shrine, face painting, and that's it. So Holy Shrine, cocked. Got to take the dice out. That's a 1. I'm going to use a lifetime reroll on that because I want to get the armor. Into a 1, I'll use another. Stupid lifetime. Hang on, how many have I got? I think I've got a few. 1, 2. Come on, Dano. I've rolled 3 1s in a row. It doesn't want me to have that. So someone's gaining virtuous. Face painting, rolls a 6. 2 survival and 1 insanity to departing survivors. Yeah, nightmare training just becomes basically roll some dice until you roll an 8 or a 9 at this point of the game when you have 18 to 20 stuff. 1, 2 survival plus 1 insanity. We don't get 2 armor at all locations. What a load of shit. Someone does get virtuous, but I don't think we need that to be any of our survivors. I think we're fine. So we've got devout, 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 not devout, not devout. Okay. So we're going to depart. Then all my departing survivors are going to gain 2 understanding. So that's going to give me reroll tokens to the following people. So Egia, 2 reroll tokens, giving her 3. Juno, 2 reroll tokens. Hera, 2 reroll tokens. I am running out of reroll tokens. Yep, and then our Optimist is going to have only 3. What a load of shit. So Pluto's only got 7, so he gets 1, but he gets 1 from the Fortune Lantern Helm and 1 because he's an Optimist. And she gets 1 there. So that's a nice Fortune wall. And then we're going to do stitching expertise. Okay, so this roll is lower than the weapon proficiency. We get an armor up to a maximum of 8. Weapon proficiency here on club for Egia is 5. So her first roll is a 3. So that's 1. Second roll, 2. Third roll. So she fails her third roll. So she gets 2 armor at all locations. And then when she gets to the showdown, she is going to add 3 armor to all locations for each reroll token she has. So I'm just going to do that now. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I won't do that now. 1, 2, 3, because stuff might happen during the hunt, and we might need that for a different way. Okay, Juno, weapon proficiency 6. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Might be playing tomorrow night, actually. So 1, 2, fails. So she gets 2 armor at all locations. And that's all good. She got nothing else. Guardian, Gastromancer. I love her. Hera, she's weapon proficiency 8. So she has +1 to all hit locations from the voluptuous bodysuit. Then on arrival, she's going to get 2 to all hit locations. But we'll do her rolls. So she needs to roll not 9s or 10s because it's equal to or less than. Yep. 6, 5, 4, 6, 2, 8, 3, 3. She gets 8 armor. Pluto. So Pluto is going to drop this down to 5. Then add 4 tall... No, he's going to drop that to 7. Then we're going to add 4 tall hit locations. And then we're going to roll for him. His weapon proficiency, also 8. So, rolls a 6, 2, 8, 10. So he gets 3 tall hit locations. And Scout, she is weapon proficiency 1. Good luck, Scout. Rolls an 8. You're a scumbag. Trophy wall. Tremendous. I dig it. Screaming God, Hunt events. Let's get that one that lets us rearrange cards on top of his deck, or just an ambush should be fine too. So we start here. We're going to do a Screaming God event. Sea of Fragments. The event revealer rolls 1d10. Oh, the straggler must prevail. Oh, sorry. Herb gathering first. Because this guy's got no survival. So we are doing herb gathering, of course. 3. That's nothing. Next one. 16. Next one. That's 28. Nothing. Nothing. So 28, I think that's just gain 1 survival. So we're going to get 2 survival on everyone. But our Gourmandist has consumed twice, so we're going to take Strength Token, Strength Token. Actually, we'll take Strength Token, Speed Token. And that's it. So now Sea of Fragments. Okay. So yeah, the event revealer rolls 1d10. Yellow. That's an 8. Choking all survivors with heavy gear in their gear grid gain a -1 movement token. Alright, so I'm going to mark these out here because as we just learned, Song of the Brave and deafness could be bad. No one's deaf for the moment. So heavy gear, yes. Heavy gear, can't wear any. Heavy gear, trophy taker, yes. Heavy gear, yes. Heavy gear, yes. Cool. So could have been worse. Random event, yes. 76, 73 please. 16. Snow the Saviour's just rocked up. Good on you, Snow. No, that's 14. No. 16 Night Terrors. Each survivor rolls 1d10. If the result is greater than their understanding, greater than their insanity. So Eggia can't, but she can't gain disorders. Juno can't gain disorders. Otherwise gain 1 random disorder. Pluto is insane, has to roll higher than a 5. Rolls a 2. So Pluto is going to gain a random disorder. Pluto is going to gain delirium. That could be fun for us. Don't roll a fucking thing. This chick is not insane. She is successful, so she gains an understanding, which gets her White Secret. Yes. Megara rolls on White Secret. She rolls a 1. That is the story of the invisible hair, or whatever it is. The good one. No, story of the ageless man. So she gains ageless. She already had it. But she also gains permanently gain 1 accuracy and 1 strength. And she's ageless. Very cool. She suffers the lunacy brain trauma. She is a Marrowist of level 3, so she cannot gain disorders. But she'll just gain some insanity. 5. So there are many people who dislike Harvester. I am one of those people. However, I am okay with its design in terms of it's good to have something that people dread. You know, not everything needs to be balanced. There is a correct way to play the game, but you don't need to play the game that way for fun. You know, you don't need to. Oh, unbearable volume. This is the deaf one. Okay, this is cool. So we will roll to see on a 7+ to see who suffers deaf head injury. I only have one dry acanthus, so this will be quite punishing. So top down. No, next one. No, next one. No. No. And dry acanthus. So my top 2 survivors, Eggia and Juno, are both now deaf. So that means they can't remove their -1 tokens from Song of the Brave. Very good to know. It also means, because they're both very poor courage, that they're going to have to roll on Path of the Insane. She's 3 courage, so she goes Path of the Brave anyway. Yeah, they're both going Path of the Brave anyway. Whew! Could have been bad elsewhere. The Screaming God starts the showdown with an additional Withering Momentum card on its deck. Do I have one left? I do. You dickhead. You dickhead. Okay. I hate that card. That is the worst card in the Screaming Gods Hunt deck. That is tragic. Bone Eaters. I don't really want to set up Bone Eaters. They are just not going to provide any challenge whatsoever. It's like, if I set up Bone Eaters, it takes me 30 minutes to set them up, and then I gain 3 survival at the end of the thing anyway. I'm hitting all of them on a 2+ with like devastating hits. They're toughness 11. Like, what are you doing? A survivor gains the Royal Decorations gear and the Marrow Hunger impairment. Well, Royal Decorations is nice, but who do we give it to? The Scout? Yeah, we give it to the Scout. It's going to take Royal Decorations. Cool. Song of the Brave, gain 3 survival and continue singing. It literally is just going to be an out and out, I gain a benefit out of that. So I'm just going to do that. Bone Eaters, get out of here. Next one of these, Running Dream, the Event Revealer. So this is the 5th person. So this is Megara. Yep, nice. Roll 1d10. Rolls a 5, which is parkour. Suffer -1 permanent strength and gain parkour. It's the Scout. The Scout does not need parkour. Also can't get it, so we'll just take a Lumi, assuming I don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. It is not worth setting up. For this stage of the game, to fight Bone Eaters 3, just not like, have a look at the stats on this guy. This guy's a bad example. This guy, Vandal Sledge, 0+ to hit, strength 16. Surpass does 2 wounds. Ridiculous. If I act first, I kill that guy. I'm evasion 1,000,000. The Vandal Broadaxe, 4 speed, 2+, strength 18. Okay, mate, what are you doing? Trophy Taker or the Worn Seeking Bow. Yep, sweet, no problems. The fucking Dashing Reaper. Like, it's just silly. It's silly stuff. So no, I don't think I will be setting that up. And you know what else it would do? Is it would give the Count armor all of these like extra buffs, because you get the bone armor twice. You get all the speed tokens and stuff twice. That's ridiculous. Oh, actually, I'm going to give myself extra reroll tokens on arrival, because I get an extra reroll token there. I get an extra reroll token there on arrival. So let's do that. I think you can add an encounter here. So yeah, we'll add Bone Eaters level 3. No! Z-Wex, don't be ridiculous. We'll apply rival bonuses and then we'll continue. Okay, Overwhelming Darkness. Everyone's on Song of the Brave. First person. 6, everyone gains a survival. I don't even need to roll the dice, I can tell you that. 7, suffer 1 event damage to the arms. Next person, Hera, is a 9, 1 event damage to the arms. That's a shame. Pluto rolls a 1, loses a courage, but he's not deaf, so he can do that. And Megara rolls a 3, -1 accuracy token. She's never attacking, so that's okay. She's not deaf, so she's going to get rid of her -1 movement token and the thing. They are bone, yeah. So it's good to get the bone decorations. They'll tweak with the grid too, which will be fun. Splendid Depiction. If the event revealer has 6 courage, I don't think I've got to survive with more than 3 courage in the entire settlement. All survivors gain Distichophobia. Egia, Marowist can't get it. Juno, Marowist can't get it. Hera, Distichophobia will clear off Atelophobia. Pluto can gain Distichophobia, so will gain Distichophobia. It's a fun word to say as well. Megara, level 3, Bone Eater, no disorders for you. Fucking love that, man. And then we have to roll a random hunt event. 73, thanks. 71. You fuck, Deno. You fucking idiot. Is that Scribe's book? No, found relic. The event revealer investigates. So this is Juno, and I'm pretty sure she is an explorer. She is. Come on, June. Whoa. Okay, we roll a 3 to 4. Useless junk litters the ground. That's fine. But there's a weird thing that says there's a mask that gives you a free innovation. That's cool. Yeah, exactly. I've partners for the book. I would maybe think about re-rolling 1, but probably not. Fathomless Song. Oh, any survivor whose insanity includes the digit 8. Oh, what do we got? No. 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 Okay, so that's cool. So if no survivors gained insanity from this, skip the next hunt space. So we skip that one into this one, which is a random event, like our second to last chance to roll 73. We roll 67. It's not statue. Statue would be interesting. Saliva pools. We do have a sickle. All survivors gain 1 understanding. Love a sickle. Juno has achieved the white secret. What does Juno roll? Juno rolls a lantern 10. So we're getting the story of the invisible something. Story of the invisible hair. Leyline Walker and extra sense fighting art. Do you want extra sense fighting art, Juno? Lets you dodge a second time, doesn't it? It's not terrible. It's probably worth a dip. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll try for an extra sense. Lantern 10. Mwah. Cool. Bit of death sense, bit of extra sensing. Pretty cool. And then we make it to the showdown. So that's fun. It was an interesting hunt phase. He's definitely got one of the more punishing hunt phases that you can have. So, yeah. No ambush. Yeah, we got to do this the proper way. And he's got a thingy on top of his deck. Okay, so let's shuffle these bad boys. So we'll apply rival bonuses again. And so we got 4 reroll tokens now. So Eggia is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Juno has, yep. Hera gains 2 from the Sanctified Rosary. Pluto, nothing doing there. Okay, I feel pretty good for armor for the purposes of this hunt. But if this little thing, yeah, 4+ tokens comes off on this Withering Blast, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Good luck, friends. We shall have a dip against this Screaming Antelope and see what's for. We are going to have this. Oh, what a surprise. So the first Horizon card is Diminished Form. Now, where are we set up? We're set up on the 5th. Yeah, we're set up 1 space back. So none of these can hit us in the first turn, which is cool. So I'm actually better off just setting these up like this. Oh, wrong button, don't I? Is that right? Diminished Form? It is. So that's the first one. Done. So the second one is Minor Tetrad. Is a tetrad a musical note, by the way? For any musicians? Sacred Oath. Okay, so drawing another AI. Let's hope we don't draw another one of those. Bucking Kit, the threat closest to the Stampede. Okay, so anyone. Okay, so if we do this right, we get to completely ignore that because of thingy hopping. So who do we want that to be? So yeah, let's use our pack leader. Oh, I do need to give everyone 6 survival from my 2 first aid kits. So good. Hey, here's another thing I was thinking of. Scouts are so bad against this Screaming Guide, right? They are slow. They can't go into their scout thing, or they just get run over by the Stampede. It's awful. Scouts are the worst in this showdown. Yeah. Okay. So Pluto going to dash. So we've got to remember to mark our dashes because this is a thing. So Pluto has. Oh, what was his arrival bonuses? Oh, beautiful. Gained an accuracy and a strength. Very nice. So we will see the scout discovery. That's fun. That's true. And our other scout was great. Okay, so we've got high roller. Here's the question. Do we actually take this attack with high roller so that we can take a 10 for a crit? Because with the luck that we have, we can actually crit. He's got evasion 2. He can dodge. There's no accuracy. This attack is 2 speed, 4 speed, 6 speed. And we get knocked down into the Stampede. You know, that's actually not the worst because then it means he doesn't suffer the damage from pressure burst. The monster's still moving 10 spaces towards the horizon. Again, it doesn't really damage us. Oh, we get a rival armor from that guy as well. Yeah, that's just stupid, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Stampede is death, but the threat closest to the Stampede, you place the target knockdown adjacent to the nearest Stampede space. So that doesn't bother me. Yeah, 6 speed, no evasion. I don't think that's worth it. So Pluto, just making sure I haven't missed anything. Yep, speed 6, which goes to speed 7. Oh, actually, I do need to apply my -1 movement token. So he's not deaf, so he can discard that. She is deaf. Yep, and she is deaf. So we've got -1 movement on Eggia and -1 movement on Juno. And then everyone's actually got +1 movement from Eggia being the fast guy. Yeah, there is a hidey hole. Yep, here you go. So that's what we're going to do. Scout goes up to movement 4. Yep, so this is our target. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And that's it. So the Screaming God, oh, wrong button, Deno. Screaming God's going to move to here. Oh no, actually, if you can't get to him, what does he do? Does he actually just stomp and snort and then run away? Crevice hopping. Okay. When the monster draws AI, it ends its movement 1 space away, falling short. It cannot attack her, and its turn ends. So, yeah. So he's going to move to here, ends 1 space away, and his turn ends. Which art's that? From crevice hopping. Pretty cool. So I don't think its turn ends as in the sense that nothing else happens. I think it is going to suffer bash and suffer 6 damage to a random hit location, and then he's going to move 10 spaces to the horizon. So to the body, and suffers bash. 10 spaces to the horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got Fist and Tooth Mastery in the settlement. Yeah, it says ends its turn, right? That doesn't make sense to me. He should still do his pressure burst. But the terminology ends its turn would indicate that it doesn't. So, yeah, interesting one. When this guy did his pack leader, we get a pack leader move. So I reckon we go with this chick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is her speed, is it? 6. 6. So then we'll go with her again. No, we've got the hasty. We're not going to be able to get into range. He's our pack leader. So there's no point doing him now. We'll just leave him in the crevice. No. We'll move him later. So yep, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then she's in a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she doesn't get the full whack. Hiya! And she's pretty good. Club spec. So we're doing this with the Dashing Reaper. Eggia gets the free move, yeah. So Eggia moves for free. And that seems okay for me. So we're going to have a swing with the Dashing Reaper. We are an additional speed. So 1, 2, 3 speed plus the extra one from the Alpha Sprint. It's 4 speed. We're hitting on 7s normally, but we are in the blind spot. So we're going to go to 6s. And that is all. We have 4 reroll tokens. Oof, 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 oof. So 1, 2, 3 hits. Super Dense. Reflex First Strike. Reflex. Okay, so this is a can crit situation. Would have liked to have kept High Roller. What do we need here? We do need a 10 to crit. This reflex says the monster moves 5 spaces to the attacker. If it ends adjacent, the attacker suffers knockback 10. So we are knockbacking 10 right next to the Stampede. Pretty fun. But not into the Stampede, thank goodness. Alright, so we'll see if we can roll a 10. But we wound on a 2+ anyway, I think. Oh no, we need to calculate our wounds. We need to calculate our roll. So this guy's toughness, 24! What the fuck? 24, so the Dashing Reaper is not high likelihood of doing damage here. So I need to forget that as a plan. And that's all. We need to get our club guy in there. He's our best option. I'm better off with Fist and Tooth here. Exactly the same stats, hits on an 8+, because I increase the likelihood of a crit. Yeah. So let's do that. Fist and Tooth. So we're a 9. Blue dice are good. Blue to match with the luck that we need. And we have 4 reroll tokens. We roll the Lantern 10. The monster gains a -1 toughness token, and we ignore that reflex. Okay? You'll love to see it. So he's down to toughness 23. So there's a reflex here, which is bash and knockback 8. And I think I like that one the most. So, yeah, 23 is more achievable. We roll a 9. We critical that one as well. Place a Divine Fragment. A stack. Alright, Divine Fragment next to the monster. For an instant you can outrun it. You gain a movement which must be spent immediately. So we've done 2 wounds. Okay. Now, with the movements that I must spend immediately, I can cancel this reflex. So I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to cancel the reflex. Yeah. So I am actually just going to move away to here with my free move. So that reflex is done. So no other bad things happening. Now I can't spend a dash and a surge, but if we, yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen, so that's fine. Yep. So I'm going to roll 3 dice to see if I get survival back. No, no, no. And that's it. Okay. Done. So the bow has, we've now done a wound, so the Worn Seeking bow becomes a legitimate option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to move 1 space forward. So I might use this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, which now allows her a movement. Her movement is 6, no, 5. So if I just move 1 space across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we are in range. So she's critting on 7s-ish. He can't do anything else, Pluto, because he is thingy. Now what, I might be better off just dashing with her and using the move 1, 2, 3, 4 from the scout from the thing. Then I'll do the scout 1, 2 there and then dash and use my thing to try and pick up a divine fragment. We roll a lantern 10, so the scout gets a move. And the scout will pick up a Screaming God resource. The dice are on our side so far. Okay, we get ungulate digits. Alright, no Withering Blasts as yet. So yeah, so now she'll just do a dash to here, and then she's going to shoot with the Worn Seeking Bow. Yeah, and so the scout had to spend 1 survival to dash. Okay, so yeah, Juno shooting, hitting on 3s. We can re-roll thanks to thingy. So we only hit once. Now we still have our crest crown up our sleeve, so we may use that. So there is a failure reaction, performing basic action targeting the attacker. That's interesting. That's interesting. That might not hurt us, actually. But we're critting this on a 7. We're going to use the red witch dice. We have 3 reroll tokens. And this cancels a Withering Blast. So this is a really good one to try and crit Deno. Savage, of course. So that's a 1. So we'll use a reroll token into a Lantern 10. Savage, 1, 2. Oh. Critical persistent injury. Okay, reroll token done. So that's her action done. And she had to spend a dash there to do that. That won't matter. Okay, so now we have to think about Hera. So Hera can't crit. She's got Vestigiophobic. She literally cannot crit. Cannot crit at all. She's using the Grapple Claw, actually. So she can crit on... yeah, she can, because that... You're talking about the bow? Deadly 3. So we go to 1 luck, 2, 3, 4. So we're critting on 6s. Goes back to 8s. So we can still crit on 8s because of the bow. Which is why I said we use a reroll for that, because it's definitely worth chasing the crits. But this guy's got Deadly 1. So we start at 10s. We've got 1 luck 9s. We've got 1 luck from Deadly 8s. So we're then 10s. The Vandal Broadaxe, of course, it's got Deadly 3. So yeah, so we probably do go crazy here. What's her movement? Her movement is 6. So can she get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can. So I think we do that. She's a critter as well. Not as in a 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. Not as in a Critical Role fan, but she likes critting. So Vandal Broadaxe, yeah, this is a crazy weapon. Look at the stats on this. We're going Deadly 3. We've got crazy. Four speed, 2+ to hit. Vandal Broadaxe. Let's go, Hera. 4 hits. Any neuroses? No. Had the dash. Okay. This is a risk here. Impervious. Nothing. 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 All right. So I'm. Do I get rid of the trap? These are just wounds. Sorry, Cindy. You okay? Sorry, sweetie. Okay. So impervious. Move the monster 10 spaces towards the horizon. That doesn't bother me. No reaction, or wound reactions here. So move the monster 10 spaces towards the horizon, 10 spaces towards the horizon. Alright, so this is blue because it's the Vandal Broadaxe. So yeah, this is now wounding on 18 versus 23. So we're 5s to wound, and we are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So we're 8s to crit, 5s to wound. 2 reroll tokens. So we'll start with this one. That's a 7, so it's a wound, but not a crit. This one, it's a -1 damage token if we get a crit here. So that's a 1, so we will use a reroll token. Oh, do we actually? Yeah, I mean, I think we need to try and get a savage wound. So we'd really just like to see high enough to do a crit. Okay, so double 1. So we fail, so that wound reaction doesn't trigger. So we've got this one here. So that's an 8. That's a critical. All adjacent survivors gain 3 survival and 3 insanity, which is 2 wounds because of savage. So she gains 1, 2, 3 survival, 1, 2, 3 insanity. And now, if we can crit this, it's impervious. We might gain an iron, but hey, we do crit. On an 8+, let's see if we can roll a third 8 in a row. We get the Ancient Lantern. Oh, so close. I'm not using a reroll for that. But that's impervious, so no wounds. Okay, now the question is, do I swing again with the Vandal Broadaxe? But I could surge with the Crest Crown, because our survivor Eggia hasn't surged yet, and shuffle the deck. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to shuffle the deck with the Crest Crown, and then we're going to surge with her. So she is again 4 speed, hitting on a 2+. 4 hits. 1 reflex, 2 wound, 3 reflex, 4 reflex. Okay, so that's a Withering Blast, so we don't like that. That's a Withering Blast. This is a reflex, so I think we do it in this order. We try and get this wound reaction, and then he's just going to turn to face the horizon. I got Aya in my 7 survivors campaign up to 28 or 29, something ridiculous. What do I have? A 6th strain? I do have a 6th strain. Yeah, I haven't done the Screaming Godwin yet. I was actually going to do that with my mates. I thought that'd be fun with my mates. Okay, so this one has a wound reaction. So a 5 to 7 here will do this, and he'll run away. That's a 4. So we've got a reroll token. I'd like to get a critical wound before this happens. So I'm going to use my reroll token there. We want to try and smash this out as quick as we can. So that's a 1. So that fails. So this one has a reflex. Oh. Okay, so that one also fails, but I'm probably fine with that. I don't want to critical this one. So he runs away, moves 10 spaces towards the horizon. Oh no, this one moves 10 spaces towards the stampede. Then turn to face the horizon. So do I Guardian reroll that to try and critical it? Turn to face the attacker, perform Withering Blast is not good. Okay, so 10 spaces towards the stampede. Doesn't say directly towards, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like so. She's devoured. And that's it. She suffered collision, so she gets to the body. And that's the end of our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? When the monster collides with you, suffer 6 damage to a random hit location, then you gain Devoured. Cool. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I mean, that was a pretty good first turn. I would have liked to have had a swing with my Survivor that has, friggin' the Vandal Sledge, but... Why would he ram 3 people, mate? That's ridiculous. He just doesn't say directly towards, it just says towards. This is also towards. That's how the game works, my friend. Alright, we're going to have the dominant form. That's cool. Okay, so this one goes to here. This one goes to here. And this one goes to here. These two come down to here on 14. Actually, do they go to there? Ooh, okay, so he's actually going to leap and go to this spot here. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, can I just say, this is such a incredibly... Let's check. This is such an incredibly designed showdown. The more I play this particular showdown, the more I appreciate it. Because there's little things like... There's 4 between each row. So you've always got an extra column to run up and down and maneuver around. Then you've got the hopping. It's a really brilliant showdown. This is possibly the best designed showdown ever. This might actually top Dung Beetle Knight for me, maybe. Let's see. Does she have collision? No, she's a Marrowist with no collision disorder. She's outstanding. She can do whatever she wants. We have the farthest threat by column. That's the Scout, unfortunately, because of the fact that he jumped here. And we're going to suffer some bleed. Alright, well, the Scout will definitely dash. Ooh, this is troubling. Troubling for the team. Farthest threat by column. That's devastating. Look at this. This is bullshit from me. So I think I want to get the Scout further forward. Speed 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's going to mean that everyone in that area is going to get hit by this stupid bash thing. So I can't get the Scout into crevice hopping. Yeah. But I can effectively double dash him in a way. Because I've got Pack Leader. But I'd like to save my Pack Leader move to be able to get my guy into range. So does that mean I'm dashing with everyone else? Or at least those other 2? That seems a bit of a waste. Alright, Eggy is going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to be here. So she's actually still in the AoE, is she? No, she's not. Cool. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, the Scout could actually move back. I think that's a better option. Yeah, and then so Eggia, dash, dash, dash. Hera's gonna dash, and Megara's gonna dash the Scout. Okay, so yeah, so this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go all the way down here because he's got infinity movement and attack the Scout. So this is called a Gouging Skull Crack. It's 4 speed. That goes to 6 speed, which is cool. I'd love an early copy of Titan Beak. I can't wait to paint that guy. Alright, so these are accuracy 2+. which is going to go to, on our Scout, 6+, because we are an Osteophage Crystal Skin Leyline Walker Marrowist. 6+. Can we dodge twice? No deflect in play here. So 4 is a miss, 6 is a hit, 9 is a hit, 6 is a hit, 8 is a hit, 10 is a hit, 5 hits. Deno's luck has come back to bite us. There are bees out in the wild. I think Miniac actually got one and hasn't painted with it at all. So we'll dodge one of the chests. These are 6 damage apiece. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to stop with Stone Skin. So we're knocked down. Fortunately, we don't suffer the minus to the things. And then 6 on the hands. No, 6 on the boots and 6 on the head. And the bee actually had some benefit for Protect the Young settlements. He got benefit during the fight, which seems really awesome. A reason to play Protect the Young. Okay, so Scout's knocked down. So now the Scout is going to suffer 1 damage, 1 6 damage shot to a random hit location, and then he's going to move 10 spaces. So if this is a chest, our Scout is going to have to do a severe injury roll, and it's the hands. Good work, Scout. You survived. Yeah, that's just because I'm dumb and rolled 5 hits. Otherwise, that would have been a lot better. So then he's going to move 10 spaces towards the horizon, thanks to the end of his thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he's there. All right, gouging skull crack. So if we start with our Pluto, he gets accuracy and speed. What does the Scout get? KB 6. I don't know what that means. Knockback 6 from this. No? We do suffer bleed 3. Does this do knockback? No, that doesn't do knockback. He gets bleed 3. Okay, I'm going to grab the trait and we can look at it together. So that's the trait. At the end of each monster turn, all survivors in the highlighted space suffer bash and 6 damage to a random hit location. Then move the monster 10 spaces to the horizon. So no knockback 6 on that. This is the card. We do suffer bleed 3. Not to him, to the Scout. And then run to the horizon. Yeah, so that's it. No, you're good, you're good. All new to me as well, so we've got to get it right. So if I move this guy, so he's got pack leader and he's speed 7, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 6. Okay, so he can get into range. The other new trait is called Fatal Blaze. Yeah, that's this one. There you go. Bad. We don't want Withering Blast to get off. Bad. Real bad. Fortunately, we've cancelled his first Withering Blast. Okay, so we can crit with this guy as well. I'm going to do something awesome here with the Scout. The Scout is going to surge during Pluto's act to give us the Queen. Yes. And then she's got a Fresh Acanthus, so she's going to archive the Fresh Acanthus to heal all wounds at an injury thing. Because you can do that with the Fresh Acanthus, I'm pretty sure. You can just be like, yeah, I don't want you anymore. I got 50 million of you in the settlement storage, so how about you just let me... Archive this to fully heal one location, including injury levels and armor points. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's during the Scouts Act. She's going to go second after this guy. Okay, so first move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pack leader, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Pack leader, 1, 2. What's she? She's nothing. Yeah, so she's actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get her over the other side. Okay, so we do need a critical, or my chick inside the body is just going to get nommed and maybe shot out. So yeah, so we can critical with Pluto. He does have a luck charm, so he should have an extra luck there. So he's critting on 9s with 4 reroll tokens. Because of the Scout, Vandal Sledge, 3 speed, because he's first to act, hitting on a 2+. Yep. In the blind. Perfect hit, double wounds. Rolls a 9, that's not a perfect hit. The Vandal Sledge is heroic, so we reroll the 1 into an 8. So 3 hits. Okay. First strike, there's a reflex. Death blow, okay. And there's a reflex. So we are going to get knocked back, but as you can see, Deno's very cleverly placed, so no knockback. So the first strike has to happen. Knockback 10 doesn't hurt us. We don't double this one, so I don't think we can do a double wound, triple wound. We can definitely do a double. What is our chances of doing a triple? So we move by 5 spaces, so it is now strength 23. So 23 strength for this weapon. Nine to crit. $23, and he is toughness 23. So I literally can't do the double. So I can't do triple wound. Yeah, can't do a triple wound. So crit is important. Crit's the only thing that matters. It's not a crit, but it's probably worth a lifetime, not a lifetime reroll, a reroll token, because we've got a million of them. So let's actually switch to the blue. It's an 8, so it's not a critical. So it's just 1 wound. So we're going to suffer knockback 10. And we don't suffer severe injury thing because we're not colliding with terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No problems. Wasn't a move, so we don't. It is surpass, yes, because we definitely did more than 5. See ya, John. So let's do this chick. She'll just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And use the crest crown, I think. Oof, it's tough. It's tough to go. Tough to know what to do. It's like, yeah, we'll just use the crest crown. You minimize the risk of getting it with the crest crown. You know, you're 1 in whatever it is. I think that's just the right way to approach it. Most turns you can do it. Don't need to attack with her. So now we'll go with the Vandal Broadaxe, which is going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we'll go like that. So we can crit with this. Done, done, done. Now the Vandal Broadaxe is now speed 5. That doesn't feel great. Speed 5, eh? That's a lot of hits, including a perfect hit. Would have been nice before. Let's see how effectively my plan has gone. 1, 2, no critical. 3, 4, 5. Okay, first strike. Move the monster. Okay, we're suffering knockback 8. That sucks, man. But I can actually... I can't get there again with the knockback 8. That's a shame. Alright, we can't get a Savage. We roll a wound. So that's it for all of those hit locations. Crest crown, baby. Did I do the wound? I think I did. Knockback 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That is the end of our turn. No one's knocked down. The guy that I want to be getting attacked is getting attacked, and that's probably okay, assuming it's farthest survivor. It's this guy down here, but I will need to dash him, which will be fine. Yeah, this is a top shelf fight. This one, this is absolutely wild. Okay, whew. He's got so many wounds left. Threat with the highest movement, same guy. Excellent. I need to do the card first. Okay, minor form. So these ones go away. These slide down. So we got this one here on the 7th. He's going to jump up to there. 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 7. It's one more space down, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so where's my best space to go here? Is it over here? I'm movement 7. Because he's going to move 10 spaces back towards the horizon. Probably gives me a reasonable chance to get her in if I also use the dash. Okay, so he's going to dash. Means he's not attacking again this turn. Got high roller, so that's good. Means we get at least one critical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where we need to go. And that's going to advance pack leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty sure she's speed 6. Yep. So he's just going to go. Cool. So this is called Sustaining Hunger. Whoa, lots of -1 movement tokens equal to your permanent movement. Speed 7 on this attack. This is awful. Hasn't got a deflect. He's going to have some punishment here. No deflect. Wow. Wonder if I'm better off. No, we should be okay. It's movement 7. He's going to have to... Yeah, we need someone other than him to be the pack leader. He's just not fast enough. We actually need the pack leader to be an alpha armor. That's what we need. Interesting. Anyway, we're learning. No, not eating our equipment again. We need to roll some pus here. No deflect. I'm beginning to think deflect would be very nice here. But we do have fingernail door. So I can fingernail door that one, which will be a critical when we need it. That's 5 hits though. So body, waist, body, hands, waist. I'm gonna... Yeah, and we gain 2 -1 movement tokens. High roller. Did I say fingernail door? Yeah. Okay, so he's going in a speed 5. That's manageable, but... yeah, so we're going to dodge the body. And then we're going to have 12 from the waist. And 6 on the hands. Alright, so now I'm starting to feel nervous. Got a lot of wounds to go. Yep. So suffer bash and gain -1 movement tokens equal to your thing. Now at the end of the turn, he is going to do the thing. So we don't want to roll the body here or the waist. Not suffering collision. Did I do a critical? I did do a critical, so my other chick should actually be out on the board. Over there, I think. Roughly knocked down, sure. It's a body! No! Alright. Oof. So we don't have any negatives to this roll. We don't have any systemic pressure. We don't have anything like that. So we're suffering a severe injury to the body. And this is on a very cool survivor that we would like to survive 3 reroll tokens. We rolled 2, so I guess we'll use a reroll token. Into a 1. Another one. Oh, that was a lantern 10, but into a 9. Okay. Still got 1 reroll token left. So shit. Collapse lung, gain a -1 movement token. And a bleeding token. Oof. Then he moves 10 spaces towards the horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's there. Okay. He's going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pack leader doesn't do anything. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with pack leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Knockback 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to be okay, just. So yeah, so he's done. Pluto's had his dash. Yeah, really need to get some deflects now, I think. Shields are important for this guy. What an interesting thing. That could be a scrap shield, actually. So yeah, the Vandal Broadaxe. Do I want the Scout to give +1 speed? I don't think so. Not yet. No. So perfect hit. 1 is a miss. 5 is a hit. So 2, 1, 2. There's a reflex. And there's another reflex. So we're critting on 8s. So that's a 5. So we're going to use a Guardian reroll. Who is this? This is Hera. It's a wound, but it's not a crit. Turn the attacker in face and do Withering Blast. So that does get cancelled. So I probably want to crit this second one anyway. Yep, okay, so that's a wound. So we'll just take the wound. And then that cancels. Persistent injury. Discard. No Withering Blast. Yeah, it's just all reflexes, man. You've got to be able to cop a reflex. 9. Critical. If attacking with a melee weapon, you recklessly dive onto the monster, draw an additional hit location, ignoring its reactions. Ignoring that reflex. We will use the Guardian reroll on that one. Fuck! Okay, so we don't wound, but we ignore its reaction. That's a savage 2 wounds. Okay, so now we're going to do the chick in purple. She's going to use her Surge to Crest Crown. I love the Crest Crown. It's just really good. Really, really good. And now we're surging with her. Okay, so we have Guardian on him. No. Guardian, no. Actually, where is our Guardian? She's got Guardian. She's got Guardian. Okay, so we'll use her Guardian roll because she's got armor out the wazoo. Spandrel Broadaxe. I actually should use the +1 speed here. So I will. 3 hits. So the Scout Surges. The Queen. The Queen. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. No trap again. Reflex, reflex. So bash, knockback 8's fine. Collide, suffered damage from the grasping Undermaw, also fine. And that one is, you may spend 6 survival to dive away from the oncoming hooves on a failure. So we'll do that one first, that one second. That one second, I don't want to collide with him. Okay, so we're critting on 8s or 7s maybe, I can't remember. That's a 2, it's not a wound. So yeah, that's another re-roll. Because we need to wound on a 5 for that. That's a 10, so gains 5 insanity, and the monster gains a -1 accuracy token. That's helpful. Guardian reroll. 1, 2 from Savage. Come on, Deno. Great showdown. What a showdown. This is intense. This is like camping sex. This is fucking intense. This one's got a reflect bash and knockback 8. So, come on, Deno. Yellow dice. Yellow dice. Hastua. 7 is a wound, but not a critical, I don't think. How many luck do you have? 1 luck. So, no, it's 8s to crit. Okay, so it's a wound. So we have a bash and knockback 8. But another wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Dad jokes are in, mate. Get around it. Okay, so Scout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her, she's going to go 1, 2, 3. So she's got the shield. I kind of want her to be my target for attack, really. So if I dash, I can't. What's her speed? 5. Yeah, so if I dash, I can't use the bow, and I'm out of range there. So yeah, we'll dash her. I just want to get to this spot here. And she's just going to move one space to there. She's not going to do anything. She could fist and tooth, I suppose. She's 8s to crit. She's got a lot of armor. Got a lot of army. All right, Cindy? Nah, not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's 18s, I think, wasn't it? Yep, cool. All right, that's it. So that's the end of our turn. So we're going to flip another Tetrad, and it is the suspended Tetrad. I have no idea what you're doing, dog, but you are being an absolute lunatic. You don't need to go in there, mate. What are you doing? There is zero need for you to go into that location. There is absolutely nothing there for you, mate. He's probably got about 10 or 12 hits left. He's got a lot. He's got a lot. Okay, suspended Tetrad there. Those ones there. That one there. All right. What we'd like to see is not a withering momentum. It's a legendary. Whoa. What the fuck? Already done it, Militides. Already done. How did you get that off, you little thing? You are not supposed to get that off. That's supposed to stay on you. Alright, if no survivor has the devoured status card, move the monster towards the survivor who has the highest permanent strength. The monster's torpid pancreas roars to life, simulating its... Yeah, she got her cone off, dickhead. She had a de-sexing done, and she's, yeah, absolutely. Whenever a survivor suffers damage from devoured, lose all their positive permanent strength and speed. The monster gains a 1 damage token. Magera's got 5 permanent strength. He's going to get 5 damage and 5 speed. What the fuck? If they suffer damage from devoured. So devoured, you only suffer at the start of your act. We can't hidey hole. There's no surge opportunity. There's no flow. It's just, ridiculous. Yeah, okay. So it's the scout. The scout's got 5 strength, and the scout's positioned here. So this guy's going to go to here. And eat up the scout. And the scout's going to suffer 6 damage to the boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to mean no damage on her. He's going to move 10 spaces to the horizon. Filled in a heavy damage. Yep. Okay. So that's an interesting card for us, isn't it? The only person who can do a critical wound is at the opposite side of the board. So we are in some big trouble. The scout is about to lose 6 permanent strength, and this guy's getting 1,000,000 speed. 1, 2. He's all the way up here. Trophy taker can't crit. Warn Seeking Bow can only crit if we... Oh, okay, so we need to go fist and tooth with her is the only chance we've got. Oh, that is punishing. That is a legendary and a half. I tell you what, that is all time up there. Okay, my pack lead is going to go. He's speed 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Which is going to let this guy go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. 6 to there. And that's that. And then the pack leader will dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. I'd really love him to be in range, but he's not in range, so that's fine. So we'll do our charge with our dashing Reaper chick. Hegia. Cindy, what are you doing? What is she doing? No, that's fantastic. I love it. That's a great... What are you doing, you weird guy? This dog is off tap. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Anyone that gets devoured is losing all of their permanent strength. No, unless I can crit. That dog is doing some dumb stuff tonight. So I'm just going to do a dash with Hera. I gotta sort this dog out. Cindy, what are you doing? Hey. 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 Come out of there. Come on. What are you doing in there, hey? Why are you trying to eat plants? Come on. In your crate. In your crate. No. No, come on. In your crate. Come on. In you go. In you go. Good girl. You're still fed? That's outrageous from her. Yeah, that's one of the coolest legendaries in the game. Punishing for this time of game too. Like, all right, yep. So moving 1, she's speed 6. 1, 2. So that's fine. Whew. So we'll dash with our alpha set and hope that we can jank a crit. Plenty of reroll tokens. So done. So we just need to do a wound. Yeah, so if we can do a wound. By charging. And then attacking with fist and tooth. Yep. Alrighty, wish us luck. Can we get the bonus? No, we can't. Okay. 4 speed, fist and tooth. 9, 9, 10, 1. Perfect hit. 3 hits. There's a wound, so that's a perfect result. Reflex, move 10 spaces towards the highs, and perfect. Death blow. Okay, can't crit that one. 4 chances to roll a 10 with no negative responses. That's actually a 9 too. So first one, 6. Do we... Yeah, we've got reroll tokens. We use a reroll token. Come on, Deno. Oh, it's an 8. That's so annoying. She hasn't got the thing, has she? Why haven't I got high roller? Why haven't I got a 10 yet? Yeah, so that's not a wound, so we ignore the first reaction. So we're going to try again, looking for a 10. We're looking for a 9 with a reroll. Come on, Deno. Come on, son. That's a 7. Bullshit. Go again. It's an 8. I've got nothing I can do about that. Guarantee you that on this one, I'll roll a 10. It's a 9. You fucking idiot! Oh! Oh. Well, I can still jank it. Can I? No, I don't have enough luck on her. She doesn't have any innate luck. All right, so that's 5 speed and 5 all sorts of bad for us. All sorts of bad. So I don't think she's got enough luck, does she? Eggia. Nah, hasn't got enough luck. Oh, hang on a second. I can actually use a Guardian reroll. So if I use a Guardian reroll, we get the crit. And that's definitely worth chasing. So I'm going to do that. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because now with a crit, that will become deadly and can also do a crit. Yep. Okay, so Guardian reroll, 9's a crit, place a Divine Fragment, do a wound, Scout comes out in the blind spot, Divine Fragment next to the Scout, Scout's knocked down, we encourage the Scout to stand up with Eggia. Eggia doesn't swing again. She probably... Yeah, we won't use the Crest Crown yet. Scout's going to try and pick that up. No speed for you. Rolls an 8, so that is, yep, gain an extra. Random, and you get a movement. Perfect. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then The Scout's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get away, Scout. And dash. Yeah, we got a free move, so dash. Yeah, that is a crazy legendary. Crazy. Okay, so Eggy is in range to have a shot now with the bow, so she will have a shot. Not Eggy, sorry, Juno. So Juno will use a surge thing. Surge and then attack, so she can get a wound with the bow. 2 hits. Reflex with no reaction. Or reflex. Move the monster towards the attacker if adjacent to suffer bash and knockback 8. You really want to get in those little slots, don't you? Makes a difference. Okay, so we're criticaling on an 8. And that's a Lantern 10. Reveal the next 3 hit location cards. 1, 2 from Savage, and put them back on the deck in any order. So we'll do that now. 1, 2, 3. Which one do I want the most? I definitely don't want this Lydian Tetrad. So dominant Tetrad's also not really great for me. So let's go that one, that one, that one. Cool. Reroll token on this one. It's another critical. Come on! Savage is already triggered, so we don't get the benefit of that again. But that says move the monster 1 space in any direction and the attacker gains 3 survival. I don't really need to move the monster 1 space in any direction. I'm going to shoot. Am I going to use the Crest Crown? No, we'll shoot again using our other surge and other thing. It's a 4, which is a hit. We can reroll that 1 with bow spec into a 4. So it's 2 4s. There's a reflex. And there's a reflex. Turn the monster to face the attacker, perform Withering Blast. All right. Well, we're in a good position here, right? So this is one of the best thing about bows. That guy can't get us. Can get the Scout though. But I could actually. So this is again. You've got. This is why range is so powerful. So if he turns to face this way, he's still facing us. But he could also turn to face that way, and he's still facing us. Neither of them hit us with that. And we can use her. She hasn't dashed yet. So I could actually avoid this Withering Blast twice. However, that will put 2 tokens on it. So unless we crit, neither of them causes a move. Yep. That one says cancel all reactions until the end of the attack. So we'll do that one. Still have a reroll up our sleeve. 7. It's not a crit. So yeah, we'll use our last reroll into a 1. So that's a complete fail. Terrible. So we're going to turn to face. We're going to dash with Eggia to get out of the way. Oh, wrong button. Also wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know what the next card is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's movement 6. Yeah, it is tough to crit. So no explosion, but that's 1 token on Fatal Blaze. Second one attempting to crit. Come on, Dano. Come on, son. 6 is not a crit. Don't think that's worth trying to re-roll with a Guardian, so we'll just take that. That's a second Withering Blast. I really needed a second crit there. Another crit would have been absolutely incredible. That's everyone's turn. Our furthest survivor here now is not necessarily the Scout, but Devoured is something we have to avoid at all costs. All costs. We get Echoing Brain Crusher, the closest threat in field of view. Yes, she's got fucking millions of armor and fucking high roller. Yes. Oh dear. Move and attack target. Perform Withering Blast. Survivors caught in the Withering Blast zone suffer massive brain damage. What? So you can't avoid that. Actually, I can avoid that. Oh. So we're going to end the card. That's what it says, right? You end the card. Because we can, again, this is fucking awesome. We can use, oh, hang on, I got to do the moves thing. I got to put that out. Augmented Tetrad, is that the one I put on top, or did I put Dominant Tetrad? I think I put that one on top. I don't really remember. Let's say it was that one. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely getting nervous now. So we'll have to get some thoughts on how this actually is intended. She's in a dash, definitely. Actually, no, she's fine. She's happy to be knocked down. Suffer collision. That's there. One, two, three. Okay. So answer me this. Ends its turn. Yeah, is dumb. But that's what it says in the book. So if I dash into here, Withering Blast doesn't trigger because that card ends. But then the Grasping Blast will. Suffer Bash. Yep. So we're going to suffer Bash and 3 damage to random hit location. Yep. All right. So we dash with her. Cindy, stop that. I'm going to put her cone back on standby. So we dash with her, and I think that's it. She gets up because of Fist and Tooth proficiency. I've got to do damage to her body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got a severe injury. What an idiot. Why do I roll the body there? That's so dumb. She rolls a 4. Gaping chest wound. She got 2 systemic pressure. Deno. So she just died. So we have to use a lifetime reroll on her. Into a 1. Okay, we lost Juno. No. All right, I've got to put a yeah. Collision hurts now. I could have dashed her there. That's just silly from me. That's me getting sloppy. Putting the cone on. Hey Cindy, we're gonna have a cone so you can't lick your face, you buffet. What do you think about that plan? Hey, hey, no more of that. Hey, hey, you are a cheeky monkey. In goes your head. Come here. Oh, come here. I know. Nobody likes these things, mate. Nobody likes them. I don't like them. I know you don't like it. That's just one of the things that happens in life. We have to do things we don't like. When you're an adult man, you have to put up with women. It's rubbish. There you go. No more looking for you. Okay. Yeah, chest kills you on a 1 or a 2. All of them kill you on a 1 or a 2. But we got -2 from systemic pressure. They all kill you on a 1 or a 2. Instant death. We don't have anything irreplaceable there. We do. We've lost the worn seeking bow. Ah, yeah. Well, that's just a straight up misplay from me. Straight up misplay. So we'll cop that on the chin. Okay. So he moves to the horizon. All right. So pack leader can get into one. Pack leader can get in, which is good. So we want him to go first. Yeah, come back here. So this guy is going to use pack leader 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one. So reach 2. Okay, so we got to crit up our sleeves for this one. So that's good. We'll use +1 luck, +1 attack from the scout. Okay, so scout surges. So dash, surge. We're going to surge to shuffle the hit location deck. And I've still got a movement as well from old mate. So we're going to use that on the green chick. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so hit location deck shuffle from a surge. Three speed hitting on 2+. No perfect hits. Reflex. Move the monster 10 spaces to the horizon. Nothing. Nothing. Reflex. All right, I use my Lantern 10 to critical this, draw an additional hit location. We didn't get a perfect thing, so there's no way for us to double wound, but we do surpass. Another hit location, we ignore the reaction. We critical that one as well. And we archive the labyrinth tile adjacent, closest to the monster. If the monster is adjacent to it, the shrapnel causes an additional wound. It's not. Okay, so those 2 wounds are done. The extra sense. Yeah, she knew it was coming. She couldn't do anything about it. It's another surpass wound, and the reflex is just him moving to the horizon. And that's another surpass wound with no reaction. At this point now, I would use Trophy Taker. Guess who's fucking dead with Trophy Taker? That fucking bitch. Fuck you, dickhead. What's my most likely to wound and lowest speed risk? It's the Vandal Sledge, isn't it? But we're better off doing it on a surge so that we are only 3 speed. Or we could do her. He only has 1 indom, yeah. But I was going to give myself 2 of them because I can. All right. Let's see if he can do it. He gets 3 hits. Don't trap me. Failures are not likely to happen. I've got reroll token left, which is not needed because we critical again. And we can place a Divine Fragment, but that is the end of the fight. Oh, man, I feel so dumb for that black and red misplay, but what do you do? Sears bow was very fun while we had it. Very, very fun. We're going to complete that showdown. He is on the horizon, so that's perfect. No one's going to take Hunt XP. Pluto has to. And everyone got and she had bow 6. I was going to get to bow 7. I was going to get to bow mastery and the settlement. What a shitlord. What a shitlord. All right, well, it is what it is. I'll do that in a second. I've got to do This thing, Desperate Harvest. Pluto, no, Pluto can't, can he? He's no XP. Yeah, he's an optimist with no XP gain. Yep, good call. Boop. It is, but yeah. Okay, so Desperate Harvest. So we're getting 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, because he's at the maximum. That's right, isn't it? Because there's 22 spaces on the board. 22 is the thing, and he's 3. So yeah, 18, 28 is our thing. However, we gain the 10. Oh, 33, yeah. How good's that? Gain the 10 from that, and then we gain a random from our scavenger kit. Glycol coolant. All right, so 33, 30, 27, 22, 19, 18, 17, 14, 9, 5. Both the 5s are gone, so there's no risk on that. 1. Should I go again? Shan't be happening. And what was it, 6 basics or something? Not having the Royal Scalpel makes that such a crazy thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus Black Lichen, Wayward Whiskers. I still have no clue what the Wayward Whiskers are supposed to get us. Nothing at all, no clue. I think I've got one extra one of those that I haven't gained. Another Black Lichen. And the Indom, which is called the... Well, where did I put the fucker? Those are Screaming Antelope ones, so it's not them. It's only one, isn't it? Oh, it's over here. There we go. It is called the Spiral Rib Teeth. When you gain this, gain the Vandal Recurve Bow. Yeah, the Love Juices have been fantastic for that. It's been really good. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. I do think Pluto actually was partner of Imd, or Juno, yeah. So he actually does have to roll a disorder because he's not immune. Honourable. He's decided after seeing the death of his beloved, getting crushed under a labyrinth, that he's going to change his ways and become a nice guy. Let's gain the Vandal Recurve pattern and see how we feel about it as a weapon to maybe replace our lost thing. Range 9, I love. Devastating 1, I love. You must spend 2 survival to activate this weapon. Who cares? Our survival stocks are so good. Love juice, baby, love juice. Got me a bar at the side of the road that said 16 miles to the love juice. That's a bone bow. Are we going count crazy? Is that crazy for us to shoot a range 9 devastating count bow and just fling it at speed 1,000,000? Am I right in saying that that's not cumbersome? Come on and bring your jukebox boy love juice is a little old place where... Uh-huh. Sharp. Yep, sharp seems fine. Craft that requires 2 eroded hide, 1 smouldering alders, and 2 perfect bone. I don't think we've got 2 perfect bone. I don't think we can craft that. We find a level 1 screaming god in the last Lantern year to get a fucking perfect bone. Yeah, very interesting. Interesting. Yes. All right, I'll just quickly do a settlement event. Couple of settlement events. Acid Storm or Planting the Stone. So great. I love Planting the Stone. One of my favourite ones. Haven't seen it till Lantern Year 29. We're going to Fig Sapling. The survivor gains 1 understanding. Someone is going to gain a White Secret. Again, because we've got someone at 8, I'm sure of it. Pluto. No, because the legendary horns are also a part of the thing. White Secret. Can he get Ageless? That's a 5. He can't get Ageless. He gets Quixotic in the other one. Because we're not romantic. Because I'm an idiot. I wish I was romantic. The settlement principle. Not the other one. Quixotic and Peerless. So we get rid of Distichophobia. No, but Ageless gets you +1 accuracy and +1 strength. Which is pretty cool. Oh, Scout Discovery, yes! Forgot that. Alright, so our Scout is... who is our Scout? Megara! Megara the Scout, the Crystal Skin Scout who just harvested a little dried acanthus to chomp her armor points back. Alright, this is exciting. I doubt many people would see this because you're crazy to take a Scout in that showdown. Absolutely crazy. It is called Below. Alright, I've never seen this. I'm not going to worry about the Fig Sapling thing, so don't worry about that. The Scout may spend any amount of survival, then roll 1d. The Scout peers into a crack at their feet, discovering a vast machine churning below. They are overwhelmed by the sudden nauseating sensation of mechanical motion carrying them towards an inexorable end. The Scout may spend any amount of survival, then roll 1d10 to add the amount of survival to the result. You gaze into the abyss for far too long. The last thing you feel is a torrent of hooves grinding your bones into powdered dead. Okay, so this is another one of those... This guy's got a lot of gambling stuff going on. Hey, just like risk it for the biscuit. Rolls. I'm going to look at the Scout Discovery tablet. I'm actually going to look at all of them. So, all survivors can use the drop and roll survival action. If you are standing in the explosion zone when the Screaming God performs Withering Blast, spend 2 survival to dive for cover. You are knocked down and do not suffer damage from this Withering Blast. What? That is absolutely incredible. So, only Scouts can take the tablets. Does that, for that Withering Blast thing, so that says... All survivors damaged by... Oh my god, you're just ignoring the heck out of this. That says all survivors damaged by this Withering Blast are raised to dust. You are not damaged when you have the Screaming God tablet. That might be the very first tablet that I will actually take into a showdown. That's a lie. The Phoenix one's quite good too. Before you attack the Phoenix, spend 1 survival. For this attack, draw all hit locations face down, revealing them only as you resolve each one. Ignore rewind for this attack. It's great. That's very good. Antelope, Toothpicker. Ignoring archiving doesn't happen enough to be a problem. King Tablet giving you Hushed. Frog Dog. That one's okay. If adjacent to the crimson crocodile, you can always reach the right spot. Distracted cat. Smog singers. Yeah, idiots. But no, that is amazing. That is amazing. Okay. Well, we got a spot on our scout for that. But we could archive it if we gain a 15 plus. We don't want that. Oh, that is a really useful ability. Recon Genius. 2 permanent luck, 4 understanding, and Recon Genius. When you roll on an investigate table, choose the roll result. So the correct answer here is to spend 4 survival. You can't say, I didn't look at what anyone said, but you both agree with me. Agreed. What is with that with the gatherism neurosis? What does that let you do? Oh, you must do so. Huh. That is cool. Gatherist, get to pick what you want. Yeah, Recon Genius is definitely the go. So we spend 4 survival and roll roll an 8 plus. Is it lifetime reroll worthy? Probably not. Is it reroll worthy? I don't have any, so it's probably not lifetime reroll worthy. But getting 2 permanent luck on Megara, that takes her off scout duty and puts her into the front line, which she might have been anyway because she's got surgical precision and this gatherer. All right, 8 plus Deno. It's a 3. So that goes to a 7. Gain 1d5 bleeding tokens and a random disorder. Is it lifetime reroll worthy? She has 3 bleeding tokens. So I think it is actually lifetime reroll worthy because she probably just out and out dies. I would have to use a lifetime reroll because if that is the result, she dies on 80% of the time. Okay. Oh, the blue dice have not failed me, but they are. I'm feeling a different color. I'm feeling the pink. The pink for an 8 plus. Scout now has to roll a 1 or a 2 to survive. The scout rolls a 5. What a chump. The scout dies. That's an upsetting hunt. That's an upsetting hunt. We get 2 basic resources. Yeah, farewell, Megara. You were wonderful while you lasted. My crystal skin survivors are, that was just obscene stuff, so that's fine. All right, basics. Questions. Perfect organ. Monster organ. Skull. Monster hide. Love juice, baby, love juice. Yeah, the tablet is kept, that's true. Glycol coolant. Grandsire antler. Sculpted slab. You know what, did I forget to take out the ancient beacon? Smouldering molars. Calcified cataract. I think I did. Pyracetized splinters. Patchy hide. Glycol coolant. Pyracetized splinters. Winding stomach. Eroded hide. Pyracetized ungulate digits. Because I also got the ancient beacon. Well, the Scout tablet really stops you from having to worry about a didn't I roll a 9 plus, 8 plus? If I didn't, I'll go back and check that. One more patchy hide. Now, I rolled a crit, but then I had to roll an 8 plus to get it. I can't remember what I got. We can go back and look at it. I don't think it's going to be a matter. I don't think I'm going to be making it. What is the Scout secret fighting art? How does it let you do that? What is it? Fuck, Recon Genius would be so good. Fun. So we're going in with count guy, but I don't think we can craft that bow. No, it wouldn't, because that's a story event where you get hit into it, so it's not damage from the Withering Blast. It just says you are knocked down and suffer no damage from the Withering Blast, but I think the story event would still fuck you up. We're an eroded hide and a perfect bone short. So we don't get to make the recurve bow this lantern year. Oh, I don't know if the intensity is worth that level 3 fight. That is an epic fight. That is absolutely epic. I could afford a level 2 or a level 1. Well, if I fight a level 2, I basically get the thing. But what you really need to do is make the shield and get that against a level 1. That's what you need to do, because that is an awesome weapon. Two lantern years to go, friends. I'll grab my girl. She's coming along. My parasite queen. She looks a little bit more close to what she's going to look like in the final run. So we've done some white sort of robes, and then the skin tones and the arms are starting to get more done. So I just got to do these teethy bits, and then lanterns will be last. Lanterns and the hood. But yeah, this is a huge. Aha! Don't worry, mate. They're already done. I did them first. I'll grab them out for you. They're easy. These actually look awesome. I'll go to this camera. Yeah, they look sick. Let me close the book so you can see them. Really? Which one? No, they're not on pillars. They're that's just my it's my painting handles. I haven't varnished them yet. So I attach my models to old Citadel paint pots, or old paint pots that I've had forever, just using blue tack, and yeah. So they're all done. I just got to spray them with my varnish so that I can use them for playing. But the Queen is... I'm actually going to paint her Sunday morning on stream, the finishing touches on her. So I think what's going to happen this week is, or this weekend, is Sunday night is going to be the last normal hunt. And I reckon we might just do a level 1 Screaming God, which is so piss weak of me. But if we just do a level 1, we get all the stuff we need for the bow, and we can also then do the finale straight after, because that'll take like fucking 20 minutes with the amount of wounds I can pump out in a turn. So yeah, I reckon that's the go. So Sunday night will be the finale of this campaign. I'll get the hide. Have faith, Militides. Have faith. I was going to go another level 3, but that was stressful. Maybe a level 2. That legendary was crazy. Crazy. So good. That's quite thematic, actually, when you think about it. The bow. Well, we need to find a new scout. Bastet can't come out. Has to be a Marrowist. There is 3 more to see. So I think we go out with Scardy. Great set. Might even be our scout. Got Queen and Pack Leader and Osteophage. So if we go Scardy as our scout, it's not my favourite, but it does work. Scavenger Kit's good. I would love to keep this Drydocanthus on there. Do I need the Scavenger Kit? We definitely do. Do I need the First Aid Kit? Probably not. So let's grab the Screaming God tablets. Scout, where are they from? Trial by Scout. Yeah, Screaming God tablet. So yeah, we just ditched that. Screaming God tablet is in the outskirts. And that just, yeah, eliminates a lot of risk there, which is cool. Don't need the second first aid kit, that was just for fun. The scouts at the beginning were getting absolutely pasted. Everything was hitting them. And then I think we're going to ditch this black and red set and put another Osteophage here. And see what we can do about that. The black and red sets had a really good run. Really good run. We're not going to get 3 evasion on that because they're not a ley line walker. -2 movement. Still 2 survival. Yeah. Ulfrun has not even rolled a thing yet, so let's assume she's been named at this point. So she gains on arrival, gain a fresh Acanthus. We could put her into a Marrowist as well and see what we get out of her. But we actually got that Gatherist with Surgical Precision, didn't we? Who did we get Surgical Precision on? Yeah, definitely. We'll learn it all together tomorrow night for the first time. So she's no longer pinned. Pluto can't go out because we can only have 1 person with Pack Leader. The Gatherist, she got this Blood Donor thing. We gave a Stone Heart though, and I really like that. Oh yeah, we needed to give her an extra Lumi, didn't we, to buy that? So, because she had 3 Lumi to buy Surgical Precision. Okay. I think I meant to do that and didn't, because it was one of the first ones that popped up on the thing last year. So that's fun. Yeah. Gatherism is also a really bad philosophy with the Screaming God, because if you are adjacent to terrain, you can't spend survival, which means you'll often be in a lot of trouble. That's so interesting. I love how everything changes, like all of the things you've learned. I really like that. She's probably not a good survivor to go out on this hunt because of that. She can't dash if she's adjacent to those rocks. And you do want to be adjacent to the rocks a lot. But pack leader allows for some shenanigans there, so she's still worth taking. Screaming God is possibly, yeah, the best. Eggia definitely goes out again. If she's deaf, she can't gain deaf. Yep, everything that you do just disappears. So I guess we'll go out with Ulfrun and we'll give her a philosophy. We can pick it if we want. So I just can't wait for anything else, mate. I can't wait for anything new. Whatever they do, if you were to ask me right before Gambler's Chest if I thought they could make the game much better, I would have said it's a pretty cool game. They'd struggle. Every single expansion from the Gambler's Chest onwards has been a top tier expansion. They have not missed at all. Red Witches, Pariah, Frog Dog, Black Knight, Screaming God, Parasite Queen. Every single one would probably be in my top. Like if I had to pick top 5 expansions right now, it would be hard pressed for me not to say those 5. You know, Dung Beetle Knight probably just because I love the guy. Sunstalker because I love the gear and the fight, and Dragon King because I love People of the Stars. Probably no one else comes close. They are the top 5. Campaigns of Death will definitely revitalize the first 12 expansions in a huge way, and will just make what is already an absolutely incredible game even more incredible. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Like, there wouldn't be many people, I don't think, that have got as cool a Kingdom Death collection as I do. That's probably arrogant of me to say that, right? But every little guy that I have got is painted to my, like, not quite display level standard, but very, very close to it. And, oh, just break your horns, you stupid buffhead. You know, I've got so much joy out of painting all of my little guys. I've just done so many cool survivors, and it just makes me so happy. So anyway, I will buy anything they put out, anything they put in front of me. Yes, please. Thank you, sir. Can I have some more? Bee and Weaver, can't wait. Griffin, can't wait. First Hero, can't wait. I don't even know what's left. Oblivion Mosquito, I've already painted it, ready to go. Fucking Abyssal Woods, get in and around my mouth as soon as humanly possible. Inverted Mountain, the campaign. Silver City, just fucking can't wait. And I get the frustration with it not being here yet. You know, it should be here. We all know it. But at the same time, when this is what gets delivered to you, this type of content and this type of experience, I mean, this is fucking crazy. This is the best showdown. Dodging into crevices and then fucking trying to get rid of the Withering Blast and running around. It's so good. Ugh. All right, I want to make this gear grid before I go to bed. This is my Count Armor gear grid. So we're going to add those bone things from the Bone Eaters. I don't know if I need to. That's true. That's true. If they keep this quality, it's like whatever you do, I don't care. Just keep putting it in front of me whenever it's ready. Give it to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What you doing to me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. See you, Militides. Yeah, Sunday night, mate. So I'll be painting Sunday morning, and then Sunday night we'll finish the campaign. We don't have a lot of blue downs that's going to be usable in this situation, I don't think, so that might not be any good. It's also not useful because precision 1's okay. Precision 1's okay. I might be making some more scrap shields. So we definitely want the movement. These are an essential part of the thing. So the vest has to be underneath. Did you? I'm excited. I'm excited for the showdown. I don't... Look, as I'm sure you've seen, I don't lose an awful lot of showdowns. I do lose some on occasion, but not a huge amount. So 4 reds, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 green there. Don't have that activated, but that's fine. Lance of Longinus, bone earrings. That'd be so good. 1,000 wounds to you, my friend. Sit down. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, down blue that also has bone seems very unlikely. So, Ulfrun, Shiva. Got pretty close. Got pretty close actually with my selection. So we've got count armor. We get 4 strength tokens. We get 2 speed tokens. We get 1 movement token. We are losing 3 survival on arrival. So I think we're going to make Shiva and Skadi partners, but they're in a very platonic way partners, you know? Like they're twins, they're born together. They're ready to go. So I'm going to be doing a video on the weekend, just recording it, and it's going to be me showing people how to use Scribe. I'm excited for that, actually. I think it'll be really cool. It's such an amazing program. Like, I don't know what percentage of people use Scribe versus don't use it, but I could not imagine playing the game as a solo player without Scribe. Simply could not do it. Yeah, well, this is on an emulator on BlueStacks on my thing. How good was it that we didn't, oh my God, we didn't draw the trap once because of the reshuffling thing. Yeah, it's going to be good. So I was talking to Scribe Guy in his Discord, and he used to have a video, a wiki page or something on how to use it, and just hasn't been updated in a long time. So I was like, oh, do you want me to do a video, mate? I'd be happy to do a video. And he said, sure. So here we are. And I even, when I played my campaign with Tobes, we used it again. We used to scribe, and I just hosted and he just logged in. It's sick. Like, it's so good. Okay, that's a really fun character, I think. It's going to be a spear wielder. I might go grab a cool new model for that. A spear wielder. Which of my models has a spear? Oh, let's use one of the survivors from the Nucleope expansion. They have a cool spear. Yeah. Ash boom. Ash boom, baby. Alright, there's a Ash boom. Yeah, I use BlueStacks. It works fine. We had one mishap the other night, but that was actually because my computer froze. It wasn't because BlueStacks froze. Okay, that's a pretty fun grid. I think that's going to be fun to play with. Kalima, Kalima. Cool survivor. Fresh acanthus, very nice. Would be cool to have some bandages on her, but no, not today. So she stays the same. She stays the same. So this person, Ulfrun, is going to be going for club stuff. I've got so many fresh acanthus in this settlement. It is absolutely wild. Club, Fortune Lantern Club. Nothing about that set changes. We just need to roll a thing. Let's make her an optimist. Sure, why not? She can be an optimist. We'll spend stuff to make her an optimist. We'll roll an optimism level up, because I think that is permanent. That is always a luck on the first level when your settlement is as high up as it is. You could gain braggart. Believe in yourself. No, optimism. We roll a 1. Great, gain 1 understanding, 1 Lumi, and 3 insanity for all departing survivors. Believe in yourself. You are guardless. That seems good. Maybe that person is an absolutely disgraceful choice. We'll make you teal because you might not be coming out again, I don't think. Guardless is such a bad ability. Gain a Lumi. So we didn't campaign. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a tremendous time. It's been really wonderful to experience this whole thing. Yeah, nothing but enjoyment at every moment there. Really, really, really great. Really great. I think I can do that in a more efficient way. All right. Have a fantastic weekend. I will catch you all on Sunday.